like to tell you about my son, Brian. He suffered from a common chronic illness, addiction. Brian cycled through 8 different treatment programs, and not one of them offered my son treatment that was based on proven research, on science, the type of care that would be offered to anyone else with an illness. And during his struggles, my family felt isolated, alone, and judged. And so did Brian. And tragically, we lost my son at the age of 25. Our family story is way too common, and that's unacceptable. Not one more family should have to bury a loved one as a result of a preventable and treatable disease. Not one more family or community should be shattered by addiction. That's why I founded Shatterproof. Shatterproof is a national nonprofit dedicated to ending the devastation caused by this disease, which includes fixing our broken treatment system and ending this unjust stigma.
Addiction is a disease and should be treated as a medical condition, just like any other illness. Shatterproof's team of experts have pioneered groundbreaking standards, ratings, and accountability for the treatment of addiction. No more confusion, no more guesswork, only scientific evidence for what really works to save lives. With the right treatment, recovery is possible for every person with addiction.
Stigma is deadly. It's time to say enough. It's time to step out of the shadows and into the light, to share our stories without fear or shame, to show the world that those with addiction are good people struggling with a bad disease. There are mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, friends, co-workers, our loved ones.
State and federal governments can do so much to help people recover from addiction. Together, we've passed life-saving laws in over a dozen states. Shatterproof is a leading advocate on Capitol Hill, successfully advocating for funding for addiction treatment and recovery programs.
We are uniting families and communities and organizing a national movement to end this public health crisis and save lives.
Together, our voices are stronger.
We're stronger.
Together, we are a movement too big to ignore.
We won't be ignored.
Addiction affects 1 in 3 Americans. You are not alone.
You are not alone.
Treatment works for addiction. Every day, people with addiction can and do recover.
Can and do recover.
Together, we are stronger than addiction.
Together, we are Shatterproof.
Together,
we are Shatterproof.
Together, we are stronger than addiction. Join the movement today at shatterproof.org.